This exercise we're going to do right now is called a 90-90 hip lift with right arm reach and balloon. The purpose of this exercise is to start off with unlocking your low back. Use the hip lift to unlock your low back, and that helps to position your thoracic diaphragm and your pelvic diaphragm to basically get them stacked on top of each other. But the big reason for doing this exercise too is to feel that diaphragm work like a piston. So when you do you're gonna blow into the balloon, and the nice thing about the balloon is you feel your abdominals contract right away. Once you've fully exhaled into the balloon, you wanna wait there for a second, and then when you go to breathe in, try to maintain that abdominal contraction that you just created by blowing into the balloon, and just feel that pressure build up in your abdominal cavity. I'll just show you the exercise real quick. A nice way to really get that pelvic diaphragm and thoracic diaphragm to line up is to use some blocks, some yoga blocks that you can dig your heels down into.
Okay, so when we say 90-90, that means our hips are at 90 degrees and our knees are at 90 degrees. So we're basically sitting in a chair, but we're on the floor. This is a nice, relaxed position for most people. Like, if I get someone that comes in with acute low back pain, I tell them just go into this position and just hang out here. And that's one of the most comfortable positions for most people that are having an acute low back episode. But from here, we want to dig the heels down. And as I dig my heels down, I'm pulling my low back underneath. So I'm pulling my heels down. My knees start to slightly go towards the ceiling. I want to feel a nice tension in my hamstrings. I want my quads super loose. So a big mistake that people will make on this is, one, they might just push into the wall too much. So if I push through my toes, I start to turn on my quads. So if I just drive that way, I'm pushing myself away from the wall. That means I'm using my quads. I want you to feel like you're pulling yourself towards the wall almost from your heels. So I'm thinking I'm pulling down with my heels, and I'm almost pulling my body towards my heels. And this unlocks the back and puts your thoracic diaphragm in a nice position relative to your pelvic diaphragm. From here, we're going to use a balloon to help us facilitate turning on the abdominal wall. So as soon as I blow into this balloon, my abs get very tight. Then the real trick is, can I keep tension here as I breathe in through my nose? And then I also want to pause in between inhales and exhales. So this is what the whole thing looks like. I'm going to take my heels, I'm going to dig them down. Feel that low back unlock. Blow into the balloon. Then I'm going to wait. I'm not going to breathe in right away. If you do this right, when you inhale, you'll feel like your low back is getting bigger or expanding. Because if you do a good job of maintaining contraction through here, as you inhale and you bring more air into your body, your low back has to basically open up a little bit in order to make space for that incoming air. If you don't maintain a good abdominal contraction, what you might find happening is when you go to inhale that you might start to arch in your low back, or you'll feel like your abdominal wall pops out. You want to feel like there's pressure building in your abdominal wall on every inhale. You don't want to feel like you're popping it forward. You just want to maintain that position that you got from the exhale. So you've exhaled, your ribs come down. Now I've got this new position here. Now how much can I lock this new position in with my inhale? Just like that. I'm going to do this one more time where I add the right arm reach. So start off down with the heels, little back unlock. And I'm going to reach with my right arm as I exhale.